Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we declared a couple of holy wars against Egypt and against the Seljuks. Not holy wars even, they were imperial reconquest wars. So those are going just fine, so let's continue. We did have a slight bit of trouble, which didn't actually turn out to be of any consequence when I discovered that Jerusalem had simultaneously declared a holy war for the same duchy, but fortunately the king died and that war was ended. But maybe with any luck, Jerusalem will take it on themselves to conquer some of this land in here so I don't have to do it. We have depleted the Seljuks army. In fact, we didn't even do it. It was the former king of Jerusalem and his allies. So hopefully they look like a weak target. And we end up gaining some land for free there through our vassal. That would be nice. Speaking of vassals being at war, let's see how our Duchessa of the Peloponnese is doing against Croatia. Who's trying to make him a tribute. 5% in her favor. Not too much going on there yet. Okay, subject has been converted by our ecclesiarch. And speaking of our ecclesiarch, let's see if we have any better choices for this job yet. We do not. Alright, we are only sieging one holding down here in Egypt, so maybe we want to do a couple at a time to make things go a little bit quicker there. We might divert one of these armies from the Seljuk War. Or we could just keep it here and finish this one quicker and send them all down. We'll take the leader, I suppose. So that should get rid of any ticking war score we have against us. Let's go and fight this army before it manages to siege whatever it's sieging. And let's see. The Caliph is at home, so we could go over there and try to capture him by sieging the capital. There is an army over here that is hostile, though. Which war are they in? The Egyptian one, okay. Maybe we'll just stay over here. They're probably going to head in this direction anyway, and we can fight them. They also have another army up here, though they're not able to siege whatever they're trying to siege there. We have inherited the Despotate of Antioch. Because the king died? Okay, well that's fine. That means this duchy that Antioch held is no longer under that king, so we'll grant it to one of the people who is actually in the de jure kingdom. I don't know why you are directly under me. He has Edessa. Oh, I guess this is why, because this is a double duke. Well, we should be able to revoke one of his titles. Though it's kind of handy having part of Antioch over here so we can raise his troops in that area. I think I'd prefer to have things properly under their correct de jure leaders, though. So we should be able to revoke this from him. And we can grant it to a different duke over here to consolidate things and lower our vassal limit a bit, or our number of vassals, rather. So he'll agree to this. And we can grant him the kingdom title to mollify him afterwards. Or we can grant it to somebody else and make him their vassal. Either way. So he accepts. Let's see then. Could grant it to this person, I suppose. Gains those people as vassals. Or actually he doesn't, because this guy actually directly holds 2 counties over here. Alright, so things aren't going to be particularly neat anyway. This will make him happier. It'll annoy our feudal vassals a little bit. Seems okay. Oh, I guess they have Crete also. Okay, a subject is being converted. He even has his capital over here. Which I don't particularly like, but I guess it's okay. We did have a faction appear just there, but nothing is out of hand. Crown authority is up to 26%, but that's not really an issue. Yet. Alright, our cousin Belisarius here became a brilliant strategist. 23 military, or martial. Our current guy is 28, so we won't be replacing him in our council. Probably be a good general, though. Oh, it looks like Antioch is at war. Who are you fighting? You're involved in the Bulgarian revolt, I see. Helping out the Dukissa of Bulgaria. And actually 2 separate wars, okay. We had a grandson born to our son Maximus. Well, a son born to our son Maximus, who is a grandson to us. Oh, it looks like the Seljuks have had enough already. That's fine by me. I accept. Okay, so we have Arabia Petraea here, formerly Jordan. We didn't directly gain any of the land, so we just vassalized this guy basically. He is the wrong religion, so we'll have to ask him to convert as soon as we are actually able to. And we still can't usurp the Kingdom of Syria because the Seljuks still have land in it. Maybe we'll take these 2 counties next, and then we'll be able to usurp that. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with him being the wrong religion and everything, because we have to be at peace to ask him to convert. Bring our other armies down here to help out against Egypt. In fact, maybe we'll just go fight this army up here before we do that. Ooh, do we want to lead combat ourselves? Maybe we don't. I guess we do have an heir who's of age, but honestly, I wouldn't mind getting him killed somehow, since he turned out to be a thrifty clerk, and our next in line is probably going to be much better. Your mission has been a success. Duke is happier, that's good. Okay, we have a pair of twins came of age, nephew and niece, I think? 2 nephews. So we'll just get those educated with random people. Or even the same random person. The Seljuks have been called into this war, okay. That's fine. Not going to be a big deal. And this guy's been called in. Not a big deal also. We do have about 8,000, almost 9,000 troops here on our way. Alright, this Duke is much happier now. Let's see who we should work on. Is there anyone in multiple factions? Robert the Young of Crimea. This guy is in 2 factions. Oh, he's our guy from up here? That is not the same guy. Who knows then? I guess we'll just leave our Chancellor where he is. I don't think we're having too much trouble. I guess we'll just give him the most powerful vassal who isn't at 100. I don't think we need to target any faction specifically. Maybe our Duchessa of the Peloponnese, who is no longer at war with Croatia. Okay. He's down here. So now that Croatia is at peace, we should be able to usurp this. I think we'll do it because we'll get rid of a couple of vassals this way. And I guess he became a vassal of mine? Wow, okay. Well, that's good news. So now we want to grant that kingdom as a viceroyalty, I guess, to this guy. He's the youngest one. Apparently we call it Illyricum. And he's not getting this land in here. But that's fine, I guess. The province of Illyricum, the former Roman province of Illyricum, has again been restored to its rightful owners in the resurgent Imperium Romanum. With the eastern shores of the Adriatic secured, this important recruiting ground may prove vital in future campaigns to reclaim Rome's proper borders in the west. Long live the Empire indeed. We gained 100 prestige. Pretty good. So we'll see if this army is intending to come over here and fight me. We should have reinforcements nearby if they do. Okay, so he is trying to no longer be a tribute to our Duchessa, I see. I guess that persists even though we usurped the kingdom title. That's fine. We need a new Chancellor. So we could appoint our cousin who would be better at the job, or our vassal who would be a bit worse, but would have his opinion improved. I think we'll just appoint the better person. I don't think we really care that much. And let's see, it was our Duchessa of the Peloponnese that we were working on. This army can... I guess we'll go and fight these little armies that are wandering around here, and maybe go kill some of these Seljuk troops. Since we don't really need them over here for sieges. It looks like they are intent on attacking me. Let's make sure that we put our best commanders in charge of this army. Minus ourselves. We'll let them engage and then reinforce. Just send in this whole army, we're not losing any siege progress. Have a new duke who is not especially pleased with me. He wants control of a Terma. I guess getting Croatia has changed our name to this vertical orientation that I don't really like. Is this the right one? Okay, I'm going to assume that's correct. It looks like it. Alright, we won that battle, we're up to 72. And 75. Just have a look at Bohemia again in case the king has come out of hiding, but no, he has not. We're probably not the only person trying to kill him, considering he's possessed, so people won't like that. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My son never loses his temper, always waiting patiently for a chance to retaliate. Good. Sounds great. I wonder, I think if we... No, I was going to say that we should maybe break off this betrothal, because if we did want our younger son to inherit, or have a chance of inheriting, if we can somehow get this guy to die, then we wouldn't want him to have any children. But I think if we give him the whatever honorary title it is, in fact we already gave it to him, I think he might take precedence in the succession anyway. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just let things take its course. If we end up playing as a slightly substandard character for a while, so be it. Oh, it looks like the Seljuks have even lost some land down here. So they are very much reduced. Well, hopefully that means our vassals will attack them. They're involved in the Bulgarian revolt right now, though. Guess we'll just siege the one remaining county over here. Though we're at 99%, so probably it's not going to matter. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst wildflowers, addressed it to my courtier Cathon. From this guy, I guess. He is waiting for her by the stream near the camp. We can protect her from such dangerous liaisons. Sure. Alright, well our truce with Bohemia is expiring anyway, so I guess the fact that we can't kill him is not really relevant anyway. Our uncle has died a natural death at the age of 53. In fact, let's actually just disband this army since we're definitely not going to need it. Any siege over here is going to give us our victory. And we'll appoint this guy as our new Grand Domestic. And have him train troops over there. Okay, so we do need to remember to ask this guy over here to convert once we're at peace here. Somebody else? Or is this the same guy? Trying to seduce our friend? Well, we'll protect her, I guess. And our truce with Swabia is also expiring, though I don't think that really helps us, since we don't have any Imperial Reconquest CBs on them. We're at 100 against Egypt, though, so we'll enforce demands here. And gain this land again. I think we did not gain any directly, we just vassalized the current holder. And in fact we have him imprisoned, so we can definitely get him converted. Which will release him from prison. This guy is really happy with me. I guess he enjoyed being subjugated, and he's pretty content as well. So we'll demand his conversion too. We'll get all of our stuff disbanded, apart from our retinue up here. This is all retinue, right? Not all retinue, okay. Nope, it was all retinue. Okay, and Jerusalem did just immediately go to war. Hopefully with the Seljuks? No, they're just re-raising troops in their other war, I guess. Well, never mind. Alright, well, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for now. We'll probably go to war with at least Bohemia in the next one. So maybe we want to wait for the other truce to expire. No, that's 3 years. We'll probably just go to war with Bohemia. Should be pretty quick and easy, but yeah, we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.